4, 6, and 7. Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Philippians.
Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God.
Do not be
Anxious
about
anything,
but in
everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus.
do not be
Anxious
about
anything,
but in
everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus.
Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Philippians.
do not be
Anxious
about
anything,
but in
everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God.
6 and 7. Philippians.
Yeah,
Philippians. Philippians.
do not be anxious. Do not be anxious. No, no. Do not be anxious. No, no. Anxious. No, no.
Hi friends, we've missed seeing you on Sunday morning. One of our favorite parts of Sunday morning service is the time when all of our children come forward and give their offering towards the 4 children that we are supporting through the organization Hope for Haiti. And Miss Annette and I, that's just our favorite part of service, and we miss it so much. So we have a challenge for all of our families and all of our kids at home. We really would love if you would make a special treasure box. You can use a Kleenex box or something from your house. My friend Rose Smith has decorated this beautiful box as an example, and we just used stickers and paper and pipe cleaners and a marker that we had laying around. So just get anything that you can, that you have at your house, and decorate a box however you want. And every Sunday morning during the offering, we're going to ask that you go ahead and come forward and put your normal offering in this special box that you've made. So Ro, do you want to put your coin in the box? Where's your coin? Can you put it in the box? Yay! And then when we're finally able to meet again, we're going to bring all of the boxes on the stage during a special all of the boxes. We're going to bring all the boxes on the stage for a special offering time. And when we finally meet again, you can bring your box that has your offerings. So everybody, we would love to see your boxes. Send us a picture on social media, or you can email it to Annette or I. So we love you, and we can't wait to see you again.
The Israelites were spread across the desert, setting up tents, preparing food, and beginning to grumble. Forward they marched. Ahead of them, they faced a long and difficult journey across a desert, through dangerous territory, but they were bound for the promised land. As the Israelites' food supplies started to run out, they began to fear where their provisions would come from. One of the miracles God did for the Israelites was to provide them with plenty of food. This food came from the sky, floating down every morning like heavenly snow. Manna was tasty, but the people really hungered for meat. So God sent them quail, which is kind of like a small chicken. A huge flock of these birds swooped into the Israelite camp, and the people started grabbing them. There was so much food that everyone had buckets of quail to himself. Water was another problem. They needed water to survive. One time, God simply told Moses to touch a rock with his staff. Instead, Moses was so angry with the complaining Israelites that he not only hit the rock, but he did it twice. When he did so, water gushed out, providing a river of clean, pure, refreshing water for the whole nation to drink. God's guidance and protection resided with the Israelites, and he gave them victory. On one occasion, Moses saw that when he had his arm raised, the Israelites started winning. But when he lowered his arm, the enemy gained. So, with the help of 2 other men, Moses kept both his arms raised until Israel won the victory. Traveling this long through the wilderness brought a lot of problems. Often the people grumbled against God and Moses. God punished the people by sending a swarm of poisonous snakes, which bit the people and made them sick. But even when he had to punish them, God was merciful. He told Moses to make a snake statue. Anyone who looked at the snake statue would be healed. There were a lot of lessons that God's people had to learn. Through all this, God still loved them. He always gave them enough food, enough water, and even kept their shoes and clothes from wearing out during the long and difficult journey. They would continue to wander through the wilderness for 40 years.
My soul finds rest in God alone. My soul finds rest in God alone. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him, and He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken, never be shaken. My soul finds rest in God alone. My soul finds rest in God alone. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken, never be shaken. Never be shaken. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will never be shaken, never be shaken.